We both know why you clicked on this video, so grab this funky D chord variation and let's get started. I'll show you why we play it this way in a second. We've got 3 guitar parts that all have different chords to go through today. So I'll start by walking you through the part playing the verse. We're not going to play our standard D chord because we need to switch the next chord pretty quick, so there's better fingering. For this song, you're going to take your first finger and bar it across the 2nd fret of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. Once you've got that, you're going to put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Okay, so you're going to switch from that D chord to a D/F sharp, and this is why we had that funky D shape. All you need to do is switch to the D/F sharp, is add your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and you're still going to play those 4 strings. Alright, so after that, you're going to switch to your standard G chord. Then we're going to switch to an A chord. Now I'm going to play this one weird as well to make the transition back to our funky D chord easier. All you're going to do is bar the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings with your 1st finger on the 2nd fret. Then you're going to play the first 5 strings. But don't worry if you mute the 1st string for this one. So the reason I'm doing this is because then it makes it really easy to switch back to that barred D chord when you repeat the chord progression. So that's all 4 chords. We're just going to play each chord once and then switch to the next one. So the timing for this, we're going to play on 1 and the 2 and. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 I'm going to move on to the part played in the pre-chorus in a minute, but first I'll go through some licks to make this chord progression closer to how Ed actually plays this. So the first thing we're going to add is a percussive hit on beats 2 and 4. Now I've already gone through this in detail on another video that you can check out right here. Basically, in summary, all you're going to do is take your thumb and the rest of your fingers and gently smack them on the strings to give kind of a click. And we're going to use the exact same chord progression as before. We're just going to add that click on beat 2 and 4. So what that's going to look like is this. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 The next thing you can add in here is a little transition lick at the end of the progression. So once you're on the A chord, to transition back into the D, you're going to do 4th string, 3rd string, and then hammer on that 3rd string to the 4th fret. And then transition back into the chord progression again. So the whole thing looks like this. The part we just learned won't work in the pre-choruses, so we've got to change it up. So we need to know 2 new chords for this progression, E minor and B minor. To play E minor, put your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the D or 4th string, put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A or 5th string, and then play all 6 strings. For B minor, put your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd or B string, your 4th finger on the 4th fret of the G or 3rd string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D or 4th string, and 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A or 5th string. Then you're going to play the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. But it doesn't matter if you hit this first one, as long as you get this 1st finger to block it. Kind of like our A in the verse. Quick tip. It's especially important to have variation in the energy of your guitar playing when it's just you singing with a single guitar, because otherwise the song gets really repetitive or boring to listeners. By adding in changes in volume and energy, you can make the exact same song sound a lot more interesting. Okay, so the timing for this section is going to look like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a 1. 2 and 3, 4 and a 1, 2 and 3, 4 and all the strums are down except for the of 4, which is an So we're going to repeat this through 4 different chord changes, so it's a little confusing, but I'll put it on the screen so you can try and follow along. Rewind this video a few times if you need to get the hang of it. For the 4th run through, it's going to be slightly different because we're transitioning into the chorus. So it's going to be 1 bar of E minor, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then you're going to switch to A and do 1 and 2 and 3. So that all together the entire pre-chorus sounds like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a 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 1, and 2, and 3. And then we go into the chorus. Okay, we made it pretty far already, and there's one more part left that we need to play this entire song. And that is the musical interlude that transitions from the chorus back into the verse. It's also played in the outro. So the timing for this section is really easy, but the chord changes are pretty quick. All we're doing here is switching between a bunch of different chords for 1 beat each. If these chord changes are too fast for you, make sure to check out the course I specifically designed to help you drastically increase the speed of your chord changes by clicking right here. Fun fact, Ed wanted to look good for the music video, so he actually lost 35 pounds before filming it. Most of the weight he lost, he said, was by giving up beer. What do you guys think? Would you give up beer for a few months to look better for your music video? Let me know in the comments below. In this part, it's particularly helpful to use our barred shapes for the A, D, and D/F sharp, because it'll make the transition easier, and it is pretty quick. So all together, that's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So the timing is not too hard, but they are pretty fast chord changes. And that's the entire song. If you can play all these parts, all you have to do is put them together to play the whole song. If you want to practice what you just learned, check out the play-along video that I made specifically for this tutorial right here. Or check out another song tutorial of mine by clicking right here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. It really does make way more difference than you think. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to get all my newest content straight to your YouTube homepage, and I'll see you in the next tutorial too.